Greetings, crew members! It's time for another round of Bioshock Infinite. I'm Chris.
And I'm Tamara.
And today, well, actually, I forgot where we are. Where are we, Tamara?
We just hopped universes again to a world where the Vox Populi got their guns.
Yes, this is firmly the part of the story where I become very fuzzy. Right up until, I guess, the end of the second act. But, yeah, so we're in a universe now where the Vox have their guns. They're overthrowing the tyranny of oppression through a violent uprising.
Yep, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Ooh! But I get a new vigor, so I don't care what's going on with them.
Oh, right. This is a good one. This is a really good, if you enjoy using the skyhook only, or if you are a real melee combat person in this game, this is a great one for that.
That one wasn't so traumatic to your hands.
That one was just a little windy.
Yeah.
You gotta, like, a chill.
Yeah. Bit drafty. Yeah. Alright. Let's tornado some people. I want this and this.
Yeah, this is the equivalent of kind of what the whirlwind trap in Bioshock 2 was.
No, nothing in there. Volley gun.
How's your crank gun? You've
My
got
crank
you have a
gun's-
lot of ammo.
My
in your
crank
crank
gun's
gun.
stacked. I'm just gonna keep that.
Stacked. Oh no. Chugga, 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 chugga. Now you're dead. Quick, Tamara, crank that soldier boy.
Yeah, they shot me a bunch though.
I'm sure I've made that joke before.
I don't think you have.
It's so easy. I saw a tweet the other day that was like from like someone our age, and they were like, we're laughing at Zoomers and their tic tac dances like we weren't all cranking that soldier boy in 2007. Or like, I remember dancing the Macarena at weddings.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure people still dance Macarena at weddings.
And I'm pretty sure everybody ironically just does Gangnam now.
Oppa Gangnam Style. I really like that song.
Did he turn out to be like an asshole or something? Or is like he's still around?
His second song was also pretty popular. Like, not as popular as Gangnam Style.
And he was also like already like massively popular in South Korea before that caught on here.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. Okay.
But I heard he was like an asshole. Or at the very least like one of those like prickly rich people.
It's fully possible. I didn't follow up on him much, so I don't know. But if he was, then I feel bad for the people who worked for him. But I can still enjoy the song. Yeah, no, this one's empty.
Flip that switch.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Turn around and Elizabeth just drops out of a trapdoor. Wrong lever!
Yes, we did it. I don't know if I brought us to a world where the Vox had weapons. Or I created one.
That's pretty intense, Elizabeth. I don't know what to say to that, so I'm just gonna awkwardly move on.
Avoiding issues like a turn of a century man. What's that BoJack quote you
That I really like? That's terrible, like, when you think about, like, all of the context and stuff. It was, I'm a...
No, I was raised... Right, yeah.
I wasn't... Oh, I'm a red-blooded American man. I wasn't raised to know how to deal with a woman's emotions, and I refuse to start now.
Yeah. I refuse to learn.
Yeah, I refuse to learn. That was it.
Yeah.
I refuse to learn. I haven't watched that show. I just watched a few clips on the internet, and I was like, I don't need to watch that show. That show's gonna bum me out too much.
It genuinely did like a change from a straight up comedy show into
I need a new gun.
a very dramatic show. What about your carbide's empty?
Yeah.
Damn. That's the worst.
Well, I need a new gun, not two new guns.
I know, but like you need ammo in your... Oh, nice. That's a 1-2 on... Oh, there's a dollar whatever up there.
What was that?
Volley
I'll
gun.
take the volley gun. Why not? Alright. I guess we're gonna go in and see what's happened to Chen Lin. Oh.
This is not what I meant to have happen.
Elizabeth.
They're dead.
Yeah, man, you're gonna die in any universe, apparently.
Yeah. This poor guy. Doesn't matter what we do.
Except in the other universes, at least his wife was alive.
Yeah.
Just opened a door to this world and we stepped through.
Are you sure, Booker? Did I just bring us to a world where Chenlin was alive?
It is cool because, like, the whole point... Well, cool. It is really good storytelling in the sense that you're taking a notion that Elizabeth has
My wish.
and you're destroying it with the reality. Like, she had an idea that it would be like Les Mis, right? She says
Well, I
that.
mean, it is kind of like Les Mis.
Well, yeah.
Didn't go very well for Les Mis.
I know, but like it's like she had this romanticized idea of what a revolution was, and it's not. It's ugly and messy, and innocent people die. And the people who are doing the revoluting are not always the best.
But also, like, these people had this coming. You can't do slavery 2.0 and then think it's gonna be fine. There's a reason why it happened in America in the first place. There's a reason why it still happens around the world. Like, I
Yeah,
don't
this is-
feel bad for these people.
I think that like it's interesting because it reminds me of like, well, I think intentionally it's supposed to be like the October Revolution, right? It's supposed to be like this aristocratic class that's being overthrown by a populace, people clad in red. I think the red is very intentional.
No, I don't want that. I don't want this. Oh, whoops. Well, I guess I did that anyway. Throw me the salts. Thank you, Elizabeth. See? I used possession on the robots like you should do. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, they're on my side, but also... Ooh, medical kits. Uh-oh. I want the rocket automaton more. Oh, open 30 tears. That's a new achievement I've gotten.
Nice.
Yay. Alright, I need to take those out.
Achievements don't show up on OBS.
I
That's
don't know why I
interesting.
used that on a robot. Wasn't gonna work. What'd you say?
Achievements don't show up on OBS.
I guess because it's a
Interestingly
totally different program.
enough. Yeah, it's
so we
coming
would
through
have
good old
to-
games, not through the actual game itself.
This is exactly how far away I like Patriots. This is a great amount of far away for a Patriot. Yeah, give me that ammo. Thanks, Elizabeth.
It's always convenient she throws you the exact same gun.
Well, that's by design. She looks for the one you're using.
No, I know, but like...
Though it is annoying that sometimes she throws it to me just as I'm deciding that I want to change it up.
Yeah.
There you go. Cover. Cover for us.
You go first. I'll be right behind you.
Oh, I think... Is that it?
Is that guy dead?
I think so. Yes.
On the right? The one that's just standing there?
Hello. I'll take this. I'm gonna open these medical kits. Hope nobody was using that cover.
Oh no, he was just standing there.
Yeah, I was just standing there.
Oh no, look up at the...
Oh shit. Alright.
They can't get that door open unless someone takes that airship out.
Take out the Zeppelin. It's just over the hill and far, far away.
Come on, let me take the thing. Why can't I get up on the...
Maybe you're not close enough. You
I
gotta
have
go
to
up to
go
where
down
that...
there, yeah.
Now,
We're
there you go.
volunteering! Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Really just sounds like the term.
Well, I mean, when I do it like that, with no accompaniment and no instruments, sure, I guess so.
Here I come, Zeppelin.
Hello! It's me!
Rah!
Booker!
The guys like just standing there with their arms up as you slowly descend on them remind me of that dude from Austin Powers. Stop!
No. Isn't that Mike McDonald?
Yes. Yeah, Stewart himself. It's also how like Phil Lamar was in Pulp Fiction and then played that same character in the Mad TV Pulp Fiction parody Gump Fiction, where it was Forrest Gump as the John Travolta character. I do believe I'm about to go medieval on your buttocks. Classic. I miss classic Mad TV. I should look up sketches on YouTube, especially Kenny
I bet
Rogers.
there'd be a lot of them.
Especially Kenny Rogers' Jackass. I used to download that off of fucking Kazaa.
Huzzah!
Yeah, because I love the Kenny Rogers Jackass sketches.
Yeah, I have to take out the Patriot first, Booker.
Ammo! You need this!
Give me ammo, thank you.
And Kenny Rogers Jackass was just like a weird extension of the Kenny Rogers Cookhouse commercials Will Sasso used to do.
Oh, Kenny Rogers. See, the problem is I can't really contribute because I haven't watched
Mad
any
TV.
of these.
Sorry, yeah.
And so I don't know what you're talking about per se, but I understand the words that you're saying sound pretty funny. So
I will have to show you some classic Mad TV sketches. You never watched Mad TV?
I'm even a little fuzzy on who Kenny Rogers is, to be honest.
Oh, he was a country singer that sung The Gambler.
Oh, okay. Now I know who Kenny Rogers is. And
He also
funny.
owned a series
Oops,
of...
no! I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry! I'm so
Whoa!
sorry!
that was intense. You obliterated that person from very existence. Their matter has been vaporized. Which, by the way, why does your... I guess it's like that power-up, but effectively it's like the full setting on a Star Trek phaser.
Well, see, this game has the opposite problem to the Hitman games, where the auto lock is not fiddling, and sometimes whoopsies happens.
Yeah.
Whoopsies! That was... I feel bad. I mean, they're gonna attack me not long from now. Spoiler alert, they're gonna attack me not long from now. But, like, I still feel bad about that. Oh, fuck.
What's that? Oh, this is people coming.
Just bombings. You know. No big deal. Oh, hello. Bloop, 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 bloop. Alright. See, I can't use my usual because it will recklessly take all of them. Nice. What should I use instead? A bucket bronco. No, that'll take all of them.
What about fireball? Nobody ever got in trouble for using fireball in an enclosed space.
Yeah, go ahead. The walls are 10 feet apart, but go right ahead. I helped, and I didn't hurt anyone who wasn't... Oh, wow, they destroyed the Fink manufacturing sign. Good for them. Because, you know, fuck that guy. Ooh, lockpicks. Those are my lockpicks now. Hello. Taking a minute from your revolution to just, you know, get your stuff. Should I grab the repeater instead, Chris?
Other than the volley gun? Yeah.
Other than the volley gun? Yeah.
Oh no, you want the repeater's the same as just faster than the machine gun?
Well, it's more just a. Should I switch it up?
Oh, it's got a bigger clip. Yeah, switch it up.
No, it doesn't.
No, so they're exactly the same.
Well, it's probably because I've upgraded.
The machine gun.
The
yeah.
machine gun. Which reminds me, I need to upgrade something. How's my money? Pretty good, right? Alright, Liz. Let's leave these gentlemen to their... whatever they're doing. And,
Daisy said she was coming here for Fink.
We need to take that elevator up. That at least to Fink's office.
Oops. Nitro vest. Oh boy. Those are some awfully on fire elevators.
I'll take the other one. I'm sure it's fine to take an elevator in the event of a structural fire.
Yeah, no. Press the button. Aw. Hi, Elizabeth. You look upset. At least she's not mad at us, though. That is cool how they make stuff, though.
Mm-hmm.
I like seeing their assembly
Everybody
line.
loves a good factory scene.
They're
George
just right for
Lucas,
each other, aren't they?
James Cameron,
Fitzroy and Comstock.
Ken Levine.
Wow, that's pretty high praise.
Well, I think the James Cameron comparison is apt with how long of a hiatus he's taking between projects.
God, I was so set on getting
And being all like, oh, I want to work on a small mobile game or whatever.
Couldn't have known this would happen.
I had a role in this catastrophe. If you want to pretend that we're purely innocents in this, that's
She's
your
upset.
prerogative, but
Oh no, you'll get sad.
Oh, the phone's ringing.
Hello? Fink?
I saw you die, Booker. Saw it with my own eyes.
Listen, I got you your guns. I'm here for my airship.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You just complicate the narrative.
Uh-oh. Well. That's concerning. Hey guys. We're cool, right? We're not cool. But you know what that means? It's crow time! Well, that was anticlimactic.
This is what happens when you control birds.
Birds. They are dicks. I can say that. We own 3 of them. Which I'm surprised they haven't started screaming during this recording yet. Usually we've had to stop and go shush them. Knock on wood.
Oh no, the mic feedback.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. I did it for you. Ooh. It's my second favorite, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Hand trauma. Hand trauma time. Drink it, Booker. Drink it. Oh, did you see the... Yeah, see the bottle just floating in the shadow, but no hand? Gross. That's gross. Yep. That's nasty.
Press to wash away your enemies.
Bye.
Hold to grab enemies and release to reel them in for punishment.
I love that in this version of Columbia, some guy was like, I'm gonna make me a vigor. And my vigor's gonna have the ability to push people right the fuck off this floating city.
Yeah.
That was what he decided to do.
Well, I mean, like, you only have to deal with, people trying to get you to sign their petitions so many times before you just I just want to push you off the edge into oblivion, so you can land on, I don't know, a car in Wyoming.
Something in here? Car in Wyoming. Just lands on one of those old Model Ts. Both of them die because there's no safety measures in anything.
You see, at one point,
there
there was a big...
Look at this.
Yeah. See, at one point in the mid-1960s, there was this big dust-up on Colombia as it was passing over San Francisco. And that was the story of the creation of the song, It's Raining Men. It's raining men.
Hallelujah. Wow, they thought that was a really good thing when it's actually really bad.
I know. I read, there was something, somebody tweeted the other day that, It's Raining Men and Let the Bodies Hit the Floor are the same event from 2 different perspectives. From the male and female perspective. Or something like that.
He saw Rapture.
Yep.
Yep, he saw Rapture through a hole.
This kind of thing to keep watch in that tower he is building.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, got a bunch of money. So I guess we're headed... Where are we headed? We're headed to Emporia, right? Mm-hmm. Well, we're headed to Fink's headquarters.
Yeah, because you have
his
that
office.
You have that confrontation.
A fight coming up. Oh, I can buy stuff. How much money do I have? I have 2,000 money.
Ammunition, weaponsmithing, all kinds of deadliness.
Okay, I should upgrade something.
What do you use the most?
Right now, the machine gun, the carbine, and I would really like to use the hand cannon again.
So I love the hand cannon. You should add increased damage to the hand cannon.
That's pretty cheap. Is there a machine gun upgrade? There is. I'm gonna get that too.
Nice.
Nope. Nothing else I want, really. Ooh! Another achievement! Whee!
Fully upgraded 1 weapon and 1 vigor.
Nice. It's Crow Trap. Oh no, it isn't Crow Trap. What did I upgrade that's fully upgraded then? Speaking of upgrades,
Upgrade Crow Trap.
Crow Boost. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder why it's letting me upgrade so many things. What could that reason be? There's a suspicious amount of health and ammo around here.
One of the South Park games fucking says that. I think it's on the UFO level in the first game. Where like you like go into a room and Randy's like, oh thank God, oh look at all these health packs, oh and look at all that ammo over there, and look at all this, oh it's such a relief, you know, I bet you it's smooth sailing from here on out. And it's right before this massive boss battle that's super hard.
Yep.
Oh no! Boom. Now you're dead, son.
Alright, well that's a little extreme.
I'm crazy about it.
Uh-oh. Okay, well.
Fireman Booker, careful!
Oh great. Actually, you know what? Come here. Come here. Where are you? Come here. Come here, buddy. Hello. Now he's freaking out.
Nice.
Alright.
That's so gross.
I know, right? Big gaping hole in my hand.
I think that's the grossest one.
Yeah, but I love it so much.
What does it feel like if you put your finger in there?
Bad, Chris. It feels bad. I feel like I'm missing something. Someone's supposed to be showing up. Or they're over here somewhere. Oh, are they up there? Wow. Hello. It's me. Were you looking for me? Hello. Bye. Oh, really? Wow.
He lived. Wow, that was strong boots.
Oh, I'm gonna fall. Yep.
This is just like pop back up. That's nice too. Right? That, like in this world where you can fall off all the time, they just put you right back on the platform. That'll make you go through a death animation.
Yeah. Oh. Took that. Wow. Wow. Wow, I totally missed, and yet he still died.
Well, splash explosion killed him.
Okay.
Ooh, sniper rifle.
Ah, hello. And see ya.
There goes your head.
I'm not ready. Put yourself up. Handyman, kill him.
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
He got killed.
Well, the second I heard handyman, kill him, I was like, well... I knew there was one in that fight, too. I just was so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot.
I watched you hit the wrong X again.
Stop. Why you gotta be so mean and call me out like that? Alright. Let's see here.
Do it now.
There.
I've been replaying that Fear game, First Encounter Assault Recon, which is like the dumbest fucking acronym ever. But it just goes to show again how like amazing the original Bioshock is in terms of comparativity, because I think it came out the year before and it doesn't look anywhere near as good as the original Bioshock, especially in like facial animations and people.
My eyes open for more.
Nah, birds. Yeah, you don't like birds, do you, little bastard? You hate those birds. Fuck you. Yeah, that's right. Birds. Birds, you hate them. Just
Perfect
throw me the thing. Birds! Birds! Ah! Oh, no. Run away. Running away. Running away. Running away. Running away. Getting my shield back. Running away and getting my shield back. Brave Sir Robin, he bravely ran. Birds!
He's almost dead.
Birds!
He's gone.
Ah, he's dead!
Now do it this time, but with a pistol and only shooting the heart.
But birds! Alright, where are the other guys? There's other guys. I hear you. I hear
Up on
you,
that
other
floating
guys.
platform?
Probably. Alright.
Oh, you can make a automaton right there. Or a gun turret. Oh no, it's a barrel. Barrel full of guns.
Sniper rifles. Here he comes. Birds!
Take this.
Much obliged.
Thanks, Elizabeth. I birded him, but I didn't need to. No barking, Booker.
Dog.
Booker. No barking.
I think you're good.
I hear another guy screaming.
No, no, no! She's going to kill that child. Booker, we have to do something. We have to act. We have to get in there.
Okay, well,
You first.
Come on, Booker, we've got to get out of here. Boost me up.
okay.
Go to the window and distract Daisy. Go!
Daisy!
Excuse me. Is this where the movie is?
This is what needs to be done. See, the
That's
thing
unsanitary. You
that
can get an infection in your eye. You want pink eye? That's how you get pink eye.
If you want to get rid of the weed, you gotta pull it up from the root. It's the only way to
Oh my gosh.
Get on Elizabeth, right in the spine.
Oh.
I guess it runs in the family.
And a pair of scissors, too. Were those just around, or did you keep those?
Whoa, whoa, hey, hey.
The scissors are just in her hand.
Where'd the kid go? Don't we need to take care of the kid? I guess he just ran off.
Well, what am I supposed to do? You want me to babysit him?
Well, no, he clearly ran off, so you couldn't shoot him yourself. But,
Perfect.
Oh, look, another achievement!
be interesting to pull back and see if he just, like, disappears.
I've upgraded one attribute fully.
Ah, his voxophone.
Oh shit, it's my voxophone.
Fitzroy, you win this fool war. You send this to New York. They ain't getting a girl. Whoever they are. Maybe I did right by you and the Vox. But in the end, they don't square anything. Anna, I'm sorry.
Oh man, we die apologizing to Anna.
Oof.
Yeah. Well, that's rough, buddy. Tough universe. Not great.
I wonder what Anna is apologizing to. Anna Paquin for her sidelining in the X-Men series?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Anne Hathaway for her having to sit down to do that high note in Les Mis?
I mean, that was pretty disgusting of Tom Hooper, but I don't know what Booker has to do with that. Oh, look. Oh, money. No, that's not money.
Can you open the door?
Listen, I think you should talk to me. What are you doing in there?
Are you winning, son?
I can only knock on it twice, and then I can't knock on it anymore. Well, that's a real bummer of a time.
It's fun if you could just do it over and over again, just annoyingly. Anna! Knock, 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 knock. Anna!
That's from Frozen. You're thinking of the wrong fictional universe.
Oh.
We're driving. We're leaving.
Elizabeth.
I have boobs now.
This is all I had.
Listen.
How do you do it?
How do I do what?
Forget. How do you wash away the things that you've done?
You don't. Just learn to live with it.
So the moment of truth between us.
At least your mom and you were the same size.
Or Paris.
Yeah, right? Oh, shit.
She's 18, 19? How old is Anna? Or not Anna, Elizabeth Comstock.
She's like 18, maybe 19. Because the thing you see about her is that they show her morphology and they show her at 18. But, like, that doesn't necessarily mean she's exactly 18. It just means that that's the last time they chronologued her morphology on that chart. Because they had, like...
That sentence was a mouthful.
3, 5... I think 10.
That's not it.
Certainly is. Is.
Try again.
All right.
Hold on.
Here you are.
Booker, you've got to stop them.
No, that's the E.
Booker, hurry.
No, it's not. Isn't.
You
Maybe the
fuck.
sun will come back.
You try.
Fine.
Hurry, Booker, hurry.
Here.
Nope, that is not. Is not.
Stop it! Stop it! You don't know what you're doing.
There it is.
You've done it now. He's coming back. He's coming back.
The notes were correct.
The instrument was not.
One needs both to get his attention.
But if you know how to sing to him,
He will take you where you need to go.
Okay.
I'll take your card, shiny man.
where we are needed.
And needed where we are.
So Comstock uses these songs. Are there others we can use? Something to keep the bird off our back?
Perhaps you should ask the maestro himself.
So where is he? Of course.
They're like Batman.
I left
Booker.
the piano.
Oh, Booker. I'm sorry that happens to you. He just puts the card down, they're gone. He's like, of course.
Yeah. I feel like Commissioner Gordon.
That's Comstock House. If we're gonna find him, we should start there.
The Bucks are coming. We need to leave.
It's like how Commissioner Gordon immediately pegged that Bruce Wayne, or that it wasn't the same Batman when Dick Grayson was Batman, because he like turns around, he's like talking to Batman on a roof, and he like turns around and continues talking, and then he turns back, and Batman's still there, and he's like, "You're not the same person," and he's like, "What? No, yes I am." And he's like, "No, you're like something like a half a foot shorter, and also you're still here." Like.
Yeah, and see, now I'm supposed to feel bad for these people. For the consequences of their actions coming back to bite them in the
Whatever,
ass.
they'll just go move to
But
fucking
haha, I don't. I don't
Texas
feel
and
bad.
other red states.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't feel any bad for these people. Oh, they have to leave their
I'm
homes.
gonna take all your shit.
Their homes that was built on, racism and being racist. How terrible for you. Whine, whine, whine. Oh, I'm so sad.
You should
I don't
shoot 'em.
care. Huh?
You can't really shoot him.
No, I don't want to shoot them. They're still civilians. But, also, I'm supposed to feel bad for these people who literally went into a floating sky city rather than deal with
Every one of these people
color.
right now crying are people who bought raffle tickets.
Exactly. I don't feel bad for you. I do not. I'm not concerned about you or your problems. I just want to get my airship and get the hell out
that's
of
kind
here.
of that thing was too extreme as to eliminate any sympathy that he's trying to build towards these people now. He just
Yeah.
went too hard with it at the start.
Yeah, I mean, it worked, though. It was like a really shocking moment that,
The barge is in full weight. We're taking off now. Disembark.
Alright, bye. See ya. See, they get to go off on a skyship and leave. Taking your wallet. See,
So what happens in this universe? Does Columbia become like some kind of floating socialist city that I don't know, starts
Well, I
going
think
war
the
against-
implication is that they get Elizabeth back, and then all the stuff that happens when we go there is.
Well, I thought that was in the
accurate.
same universe, but maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell. That's why I said this is the point in the game when I become real fuzzy on some stuff.
Now I'm fighting Vox.
Yeah, this is the one section of the game where, when I try to get explanations online about, what universes and consequences and things like that, it just ends up being, those really bad, this metaphorical movie's ending explained, where they just explain what literally happened on screen.
Yeah.
Without any of, this is what it meant, or this is the context. Like those people who were convinced the ending of Annihilation meant that she was also a duplicate and had secretly been cloned when she was asleep. When it's no, that's not what happened on screen.
I killed myself with the splash damage.
Yeah.
Whoopsies. I usually die at least once during this section.
What was the thing we watched where we had like a really kind of confusing... Oh, I think it was Observation, rather.
Yes, it was Observation. Yeah. We played Observation, and at the end we were like, that's
confused.
Cool. What did it mean, though? And then we Googled it, and literally all of the explanations of what it meant were just explanations of the step-by-step process of what we just played.
Yeah,
and
like
I was
what you
like,
just saw
no,
on screen.
but what was the ending is what I want to know. And they were like, well, the ending was this, and then they explained it step by step.
Another great moody game with an interesting story that's ruined by the, we have an ultra-ambiguous ending that just kind of stops, like, inside. Or, there's so many. Indie-itis. It's an indie syndrome where, like,
it's because they only pay for developers, and they have a concept, but they don't really have a story.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Yeah. And then after they get popular, they hire writers for the next one, and then they go ham on the writing. And then it becomes too overwritten, because that's the curse of indie gamers. Once you get money, you pay for the stuff that you want, but you want all the stuff.
Except for Lucas Pope. He's
Except
awesome.
for Lucas Pope, who does it all by himself and is incredible.
And the guy who makes Starter.
Go play Return of the Oberdin. Go
and
play
Papers,
it.
Please.
It's so good. I can't recommend that. I haven't played it. But
I love it.
But yes, go play Return of the Oberdin. Savor it as you play it, because you can only play it for the first time once. Much like this game, where I died again.
You're having a hard time.
I know. I told you, I usually die at least once during this section. They're very entrenched.
You got that ghost fight to look forward to.
Oh, why did you bring up the ghost fight?
I don't know if we'll get to that today.
No, we're definitely not going to get to that today. That's like a whole 3-part thing that we have to do.
Do it.
Oh, give me the thing. No, I still want this. There he is.
Smack. There goes your head.
Nice. They dead. D-E-D dead, baby. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, now to loot. Get myself back up to regular health. See, I don't feel bad about taking their money. I don't feel bad. Like, I don't even really feel bad about this guy.
Their currency is not going to have much value soon.
It still works in the vending machines, bro, and that's all that matters. Though, to be honest, there's probably no reason why I couldn't just break one of the vending machines open and take all the stuff, but, like, the mechanics of the game.
Hey, Booker still believes in capitalism.
See, Elizabeth's being all nice to this dead guy. She's like, look at him. Do you think he wanted any part in this? And then he goes, did you? And I'm like, I get that. I understand what you're trying to say, game. But also, bought raffle tickets to go to a raffle where the prize was throwing a baseball at an interracial couple. So, like...
Probably to death.
Still don't care. Like, yeah,
well,
to death.
Like
there were so many people
stoning.
there. Yeah, it was a stoning is what you wanted to sell me tickets to. So, like, I don't really care. I don't care about any of these dead
And then there was this guy selling all those fake beards.
Astounding. No, I'm not here for it. I don't care. I don't feel bad for you. Wow.
Locked. Elizabeth?
Give me a second.
What is it about that song that brings in the bird?
It always has. When I was younger, I used to be excited when I heard it.
Excited?
He was all I had. He fed me, brought me books. He was my friend.
Aww.
Until I grew up. Then I hated him. Because he was my warden. he's just Comstock's.
This is a long lock to pick because she's got to do some dialogue.
Ready.
Yeah, well, hairpin locks are always the story locks, right? If you see a hairpin lock, that's because they're like,
Oof.
well, I don't want to have to make them go and find lock picks for this plot moment.
Pushing.
Once people get their blood up, it ain't easy to settle it down again.
This is on our hands, isn't it?
I mean, they probably died faster than being stoned to death by baseballs. So, like, again, still don't care. Like, don't do that, obviously. I'm not pleased about it. But, like, as far as I'm concerned, you were gonna stone people to death with baseballs. So, like... She's like, she's no better than Comstock. And it's like, nah, she's a little better than Comstock. What do you think, Undertow or Bronco Boost?
You love Bronco.
I
Oh,
do
you love
Bronco.
Undertow. You love Undertow. Get
I
Undertow.
do love Undertow.
Yeah.
I bought it mostly because it's cheaper. I don't know. What do you think? Am I wrong?
About what? Undertow?
No, about these guys.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like that's
Condone scalping, obviously.
Yeah.
You don't need to put that qualifier on there, Chris. Most people don't condone scalping.
No, and like, yeah, they're all assholes and stuff, but like, I wonder if like their kids are also getting fucking murdered too. Because like Daisy was about to fucking kill Fink's kids.
Yeah, but Daisy's like the most radical of them.
Really? You think Daisy's the most radical of them?
That's why she's in charge.
I think that there can be pretty radicalized fucks who are just foot soldiers.
Need this?
Yeah, like the kids are where I'm like, bleh. But the problem is they don't show many kids because they realized that the kids have weird adult faces. So if you showed more kids, maybe I would feel more bad. But like you're just showing a bunch of grown-ass adults dead. So like the way I look at it is I see no evidence that they are murdering children. Besides,
well, I mean, like,
what
at this
Daisy
point, it
tried
seems
to
like
do.
there's almost no functional government now, with the exception of Comstock hiding out somewhere.
Well, it just happened. Like this just started because we got them guns.
Need a lock picked.
Oh, this won't take long at all. There you go.
Aw, thanks, Elizabeth. Oh, another achievement. What's this one? Used Elizabeth to pick 30 locks. I'm really killing
The
it.
roguish type.
Oh, do I want the heater?
You like the heater. It's the shotgun, right?
Haha.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, another achievement. What's this one? Collected every infusion upgrade in a single playthrough. Oh,
You're
that's all of them?
Killing it.
Wow. I'm a little disappointed that there's no other ones.
Like, that's fun that like there's no more in the rest of the game.
Maybe what they mean is maybe they think that I collected all of them because I started with that boost from the opening, and maybe there's actually more.
Maybe. I feel like they would have compensated for that though.
Maybe. Could be totally off. It just could be that the achievement isn't programmed right, though, is what I'm saying.
Maybe.
Like, maybe it doesn't... It was like, whoops.
So I say you still have a fair section left.
Yeah.
You still have that whole third thing. And then the Boys of Silence. Ugh.
I don't like them.
Well, that's as close as this game gets to being like a horror game like the original.
Yeah, that's as close as it gets to being spooky scary. Too spooky for me. That's why it's a stealth section, because you really don't want to fight the Boys of Silence. They are difficult.
Kind of a proto-run, too, for the second expansion where you play as Elizabeth. But we'll get into that.
When I first got it, dream. It was New York,
How do you feel about stealth now that you've played stealth games?
but burning.
None of the
if its magic is rubbing off on you.
It's like that debate, stealth or action, which is better? Because like stealth, you
I
have
don't
to.
think that that's a question I super am qualified to answer. Like, which is better? I go to each version of the game, like each version of those genres, for different experiences. I'm not playing Hitman so that I can shoot a bunch of people. I play this game to shoot a bunch of people. Abraham Lincoln is their Patriots. Their Patriots are Abraham Lincoln. And it makes sense.
I know, but like they built those?
Yeah.
It would have been better, and like, I guess, I don't know. It would have been weird and fun if it was a giant motorized machine gun carrying, what's her name? Harriet Tubman.
Can you help me out here, George?
Man, it must be nice to have Washington on your side.
It is nice to have Washington on my side. Look at him reloading. Hold on, I'm reloading.
I remember the first moment stealth gameplay clicked for me, and it was in Beyond Good and Evil. And it was a section where you had to sneak past some guards, as you do. And I realized for the first time in my life that those guards were on like a set pattern, and that I could just memorize and follow the pattern and I would be fine. And I felt like an instant wave of anxiety leave me about stealth gameplay, because up until then, stealth gameplay had not been something I enjoyed or did properly.
I guess technically mine was Horizon Zero Dawn, right?
Yeah.
Not that I can get those bases right still. Just standing behind Washington.
It depends. Like, it's gotten easier and different. Like, when you compare the stealth in something like Spider-Man or Batman to, like, Metal Gear Solid. Like, trying to play some of these old Hitman games, man. Oh my god. Like, the stealth is impossible sometimes.
Well, the fact that your instinct vision runs out is like,
well, in the second to latest game, like going back before that, there was no instinct vision. They do have a weird side effect of that, though, which is, since there is no instinct vision, if a door is closed, people can't really hear gunfire from behind that door. So, like, you don't really have to worry about people next door running in when you, like, take somebody out. You just have to worry about that specific room being clear. But they also used to have shit like incapacitated or knocked out people would wake up eventually and then go find a guard. So you had like 15, 20 minutes until they woke up.
I kind of like it better where, like, if they find the body, that person will wake them up and be like, hey, man, are you okay? And it's like, he's clearly not, dude. He's unconscious and naked in the middle of a hallway. But, like, I get what you're asking.
That does get ridiculous sometimes, though, when, like, you've thrown a full bottle of chloroform at their face or, like,
welcome to Hitman Talk, where we play Bioshock Infinite and we talk about the Hitman franchise, because we just finished our recording of the script. So hopefully it should be out before Hitman 3 is.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Done.
Oh, that was weird. You saw that, right? That was weird?
Yeah. Glitches.
I think that's like the second one I've ever had, though, so... Alright, Liz. Let's go in. Oh, Elizabeth. Oh, look, it's them.
I just realized who those two are. They, well, at least she, invented the technology that allows the city to float.
Where'd you get that baseball?
Quantum particles, suspended in space-time at a fixed height.
So, not giant balloons?
But the thing is...
Not giant balloons.
Hey, that's something we didn't get to see in Colombia that would have made a lot of sense. A big baseball stadium.
Yeah.
I don't.
You sure that's right?
Something tells me they're not exactly what they appear.
I was going to have told you they'd come.
No.
Well, he's just painting himself.
Now they're just showing off their temporal powers. They're just like, yeah.
They seem to want to help.
They seem to be out of their minds.
Odd, isn't it? What's odd? The fact that we sometimes...
Look how cool and mysterious and otherworldly we are. We can go anywhere.
How do you suppose they manage that?
I'll get back to you after I figure out the floating city bit.
He's like floating giant balloons, and she's just like quantum physics, and he's like, so not giant balloons?
Mm-hmm.
Comstock House is up ahead.
So, like, they do tell people about it. Like, she has books about how the city works. But, like, it's probably one of those things where most people don't read the books on how the city works.
So they just think it's giant balloons.
Yeah, so they're like, giant balloons?
I think we actually joked about that in the episode where we were looking at the model of the city.
Yeah, we were. Like, whether or not... That's why it was flashback. I was flashback. Oh, Chris. Oh. Seems very dark. I don't know if that's on purpose or if our settings are a little off.
No, it's because you're sitting in front of the window.
Oh yeah, that could be it too.
Shall sit the throne. He was grooming me, wasn't he?
Comstock? Yeah, I think so.
Why lock me up?
Well, I'm guessing you didn't want to be groomed. Maybe he
Oh,
has
she is
something
missing her
worse
pinky
to
in that
keep.
painting.
Yeah, she is.
Like what?
I think it's best we don't find out.
Yeah.
Thought they'd stay on top forever. Ha! Look at them now.
You guys looking at the Majesty? Birds.
Birds. Yeah, they were talking about thought they'd be on top forever. We'll look at them now, but I'm not. Where's? Hello. This is. Oh, it's probably these dead bodies under here.
Here.
Thanks, Elizabeth. No, can't go in the bathrooms. That's a bummer. I want to be the wet bandit once again. Ooh.
I think these people have bigger concerns than the flooring currently.
Ready.
Yeah, but it's still gonna be a pain. No, I still have 100. I'll keep it. Oh, hello.
Can't you see I was shopping?
I was fucking busy.
Have birds and bullets.
Birds!
Son, it's time I sat you down and told you about the birds and the bullets.
One of them is a dick. The other one is also a dick.
No, first you use the birds and then you use the bullets.
Is that how it works?
That's how you seem to do it.
Well, the birds make them stand still long enough for me to riddle them with bullets. This isn't Hitman where 22 bullets are needed to kill them. So. Now we got Hitman on the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Execute anybody who looks like this. Anyone Anyone with a gun, anyone wearing glasses. Round up the rest.
Anyone with a gun and anyone wearing glasses. That's what they want. Alright, well, that's... The founders will lead. Oh, it's what's his name? Preston E. Downs. Let's find out what Preston E. Downs is doing.
Having a whole other story somewhere in the background.
Mr. Comstock, when we next meet, it won't be to parley. See, I went out to that Hall of Heroes to scalp your false shepherd for you.
No shit.
Turns out, though, DeWitt speaks Sioux. He helped me to swap words with this crippled child I've been...
Yeah, we speak Sioux.
Looking after.
Sioux.
Now after
Aboriginal
you,
tribes, so...
in your city. I'm thinking when we take your pelt, I'll let him hold the knife.
Oh my god, he's gonna teach this kid how to scalp Comstock.
Was this, like, I feel like this must have been, like, either, like, a cut character or, like, a cut DLC. Something. I don't know why it's just there in the background. It doesn't amount to anything. You never meet the guy.
It's nice, though. I really like the flavor text and the...
Mm-hmm.
Also, it gives Booker a little bit of character development in there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy putting those lock-picking skills to
Using
work?
all these lockpicks up.
There.
Nice. Ooh. Wow. I don't have enough room. Alright. Let's go in here.
It's locked.
Really? That little old lock. Ready.
Nope.
Bleeding. Take it.
Much obliged.
Thank you.
That's all I have.
It's fine. I took care of them. Thank you, Elizabeth. Money. I'm making movies. The music really is a seller in this. It's really nice.
No, don't listen to the music for too long. We'll get copyright struck again.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll leave. Chris is over here like, oh, those children.
Ruin my monetization. As if I could monetize.
As if we can monetize yet, yeah. I don't really need any of these right now. I just did a bunch of upgrading. I'm gonna save some money. What? What? Oh!
New hat. Hats on hats.
Hats on, hats on, hats on, hats.
It's like a Russian bear hat, and he just puts it on. How do I like Elizabeth? It makes me 12% stronger.
Thanks, Elizabeth. She gives me money. She gives me food. She gives me ammo. She's so great. She's like Booker's mom.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at our outfits here. I got Electric Punch. Burning Halo, 70% chance that melee target is set ablaze, which is basically the same thing as the one that I have, except mine's electric. Become harder to detect. No, I'm fine with being shot at. Sheltered Life grants brief invulnerability when gaining health from snacks and health kits. I usually eat afterwards, so. Throttle control. Increased control and braking on skylines. Storm. Killing with Devil's Kiss, Shock Jockey, or Bucking Bronco causes effects to chain to nearby enemies. Oh, that's a pretty good hat. Ammo cap. When shooting, empty clips have a 40% chance of auto-filling without reload. Quick-handed. Decrease weapon reload times by 30%. I really like Electric Punch, but I am willing to switch it up. What do you think?
I don't know. Electric Punch seems like it's really cool because it makes their heads explode.
It does make their heads explode. Pyromaniac. When struck, 50% chance to burn nearby enemies. Melee strikes against staggered enemies add 60% chance to critical hit. Jumping to or from skylines grants brief invulnerability. Increase radius of explosive weapon splash damage. No, I've already killed myself using splash damage. I'd rather not increase the likelihood that I'll do that. Ammo advantage increases clip size for all weapons by 75%. After eating a snack, move 50% faster. That one always throws me off because then I'm like, I'm suddenly faster. Skyline accuracy increases weapon accuracy
that's a good
on
one.
skylines. That's pretty good. Coat of Harms. Enemies become easier to melee execute. It's called Coat of Harms.
Okay.
Blood to Salt. Enemies provide salts upon death 40% of the time. Scavenger's Vest. Enemies provide ammo upon death 40% of the time. And then Pyromaniac, which is the one I had. I think I'm going to switch it up to Coat of Harms. So, Coat of Harms. Firebird, that's the one that I have. It burns people when I jump off skylines. I really like it. Bull Rush, melee.
That one's good when you
back.
do the you mix it up. You combine it with the shock thing because that's how they burn and explode at the same time.
Killing with a Vigor Trap has a 70% chance to cause an enemy gun to become a ghostly ally for a few seconds. Jumping off a cliff or a skyline reloads weapons. Increase critical hit damage by 50%. Decrease shield recharge delay by 1 second. Melee strike range increased by 3 times. I think I'll stick with Firebird. I don't have many interesting pants. Increase weapon damage by 50% on skylines. Landing off a skyline knocks back nearby enemies.
That would be a good one.
With my Firebird, yeah. Handyman Nemesis. When evading, movement speeds are increased. Killing a possessed human causes them to explode.
Yeah, do the bomb one. Newton's Law.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, well, I think I got... Oh, Elizabeth, see something?
No, she's just checking under the table. She's a fan of the veneer.
Yeah.
She's like, is that mahogany? How'd they grow mahogany up here? It's like Pluto Nash. My tables were wood. You know how fucking hard it is to get wood on the moon? That's a movie we should add to our list of super terrible movies that you could watch and both get some enjoyment and some ultimate cringe out of.
Which one? Pluto Nash?
Yeah. $200 million for a movie that looks like it was shot for $30 million and a couple of closed sets. And a lot of stuff makes 0 sense. Oh, and Randy Quaid plays a horny robot.
Ah, exploded. Oh. It's loading. There we go. It's having a bit of a problem today.
The salty oyster. Where do you guys get oysters from? Do they have, like... I'm surprisingly interested in the imports and exports of Colombia now because, like,
what do they bring in and what do they like
make? Yeah, like oysters. I feel like if they're flying over Maine, they can probably trade for oysters, but like how?
Well, my question is, where are they getting all this damn silver?
Yeah, silver. Everything's silver and gold.
All of it's Silver Eagles. Where are you getting all this damn silver? You live in the sky.
Maybe they're just nickel plated and they just call them Silver Eagles. But then again, where are you getting all this nickel from? Seems like you guys would have paper money.
You'd think. You'd think
Well,
it'd be the
for an
earliest
economy that's almost
adopter.
entirely vending machine based, paper money would be a real hassle.
Yeah, I guess.
I need my medicine.
I need to flatten this against the side of the damn machine.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Colombia. Thanks, Colombia. Helping.
So 2020 is officially dead.
Yep, it's over.
We're not really doing like an
Well,
official...
I mean, in the Gregorian calendar.
I know, but we're not really doing like an official like best of for anything, but like what would you say is like your favorite stuff that you like watched or played or read in 2020?
Oh no. Well, does it have to have been released in 2020? Because that's another problem.
Like what's notable for you? Obviously Hitman. You discovered Hitman this year and you
I
discovered excuse me, you discovered Hitman this year.
It was. I also discovered Horizon Zero Dawn this year, didn't I not? Was that this year or last year?
The Owl House was a show that aired this year.
Oh, the Owl House was great.
The Owl House was a wonderful show that aired in 2020. And,
it is. Don't talk like it's canceled.
No, it's
don't
not.
Do that
They have
to
a
it.
second season coming out. Don't worry. It's an Alex Hirsch show on Disney XD. It's going to be fine. But yeah, the Owl House. Amphibia, I guess we caught up on all the way to Amphibia. So season 2 was a 2020 show.
Amphibia was great.
Did season 3 of Infinity Train come out this year? Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did. Infinity Train was also... We're just listing cartoons now.
I know, but like these are some of the best notable, starting with cartoons, out of all of them. So like Infinity Train, Amphibia Season 2, which I don't think is officially finished yet, just on hiatus, but it's over for 2020. And Infinity Train Season 3 would be the cartoon shows. We did not finish Steven Universe yet, but that did end in 2020.
We have not finished it because it was
so we're going to hold off on judgment on that.
Kind of heavy, and then the global pandemic started, and I was like, I'm not really up for watching Steven Universe right now, and then we just haven't been.
So we'll leave that off the list. I'm sure that when we finish that will be one of the best things 2020 had, was the end of Steven Universe. But yeah, like Owl House, Infinity Train 3, Amphibia. I'd probably go with Owl House, honestly.
Because of the gay.
Well, without spoiling it for people, kind of. But also just, like, I really like that world and those characters. It does, I think, have the closer vibe to Gravity Falls between it and Amphibia. Even though Amphibia literally had Stan Pines show up this season.
Well, it's because it's got a creepier tone. The Boiling Isles is creepier.
Yeah, and I like Ida as a character. And I felt like it spun its wheels a lot less than Amphibia, you know?
Oh man, I keep dying. Yeah, the other thing though about Amphibia is it's also, you know, 2 11-minute episodes as opposed to one. Think about all the filler in early Steven Universe.
Yeah.
Like, I don't consider filler to necessarily make a show worse. Sometimes you need filler. Like, I really like the Wall-E episodes, even if the Wall-E episodes maybe aren't pivotal to the plot.
And then Infinity Train Season 3, I thought was amazing. Still preferred Season 2, though.
Of which? Infinity Train?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I liked Infinity Train Season 3. It was harder to watch at points. It was very bleak this season and also very... it just felt a lot... It felt the most unresolved of all 3 of the seasons. Because in the... Like, the first and second season have almost conclusive, definitive kind of endings. The third season really feels like... it feels like it's an ending of a character arc as opposed to an ending of a story. So, like, I'm interested to see if it's coming back for Season 4, if HBO is going to continue it. I would be really interested in seeing where it goes. It's definitely one of the most adult animated shows on the air right now.
I'm sorry, you're saying all this really good critical stuff about Infinity Train, and I'm beating this guy to death really slowly while you do it.
Okay, well, flip it up. What's your favorite movie of 2020, and why is it Hamilton?
Alright, First of all, I want to comment on your good critical thought about I was listening. I don't know, man. I think that this season, is this last season that just came out has a lot going for it. I really liked Hazel. Amelia came back, which I thought was kind of a big deal. I really enjoyed the arc of this character that, had been,
Simon's descent into villainy.
Oh, Simon's so evil. And, the second he does the thing that he does, but I'm not going to go into it because of spoilers. The second he does the thing, you're like, well, fuck this guy.
That's such a watershed moment for this show. I feel like the show can go to even darker places now that they've done that.
Okay, but, darker doesn't necessarily mean better.
No, I know, but, more adult or more, certainly acknowledging more brutal things.
Yeah, it definitely was, painful, but it was earned pain. So I kind of am okay with it and was able to push through it. And the other stuff that happened in the show was so great and fun that I kind of was able to just be I'm okay. I can keep going. And also there were only 2 episodes left. So it was
yeah, and also the show is a short burst show. You could probably finish it in an afternoon if you just binge the entire season.
No, you absolutely could finish it.
But
in an afternoon.
It's worth it. It's basically
thing.
Kind of like a movie essentially. But yeah, HBO Max this year really stepped up and
has been killing it. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they're kind of keeping a lot of this stuff alive. I would not be surprised if Has-Been ends up on HBO Max because
Has-Been Hotel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which came out in 2019, but is really great. And if you haven't seen it yet, you should go watch Has-Been Hotel. Welcome to Review Hour, where Chris and Tamara sit and tell you what you should go watch. We're just talking about the best things
we saw this year.
I know, but it feels like we're just telling people to go look at things that we like now.
Well, actually, another cartoon show that technically is a 2020 cartoon show are the episodes of Hell of a Boss that have been released.
Those are pretty good. I've been enjoying Hell of a Boss, but I don't like it as much as I like Has-Been.
I think it's growing in strength, and I feel like the last episode was especially very strong with Solus and the theme park.
Yeah.
That was a very strong episode full of some beautiful music, some touching moments, and also some really good comedy.
Yeah, there was some good stuff in that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go in there yet.
Yeah. But yeah,
we
saw...
Hell of a Boss was pretty good. There's been a lot of pretty good stuff in 2020.
Yeah, I've watched some movies that have come out this year too that have been okay. There haven't really been anything that's been super amazing. I probably would put Hamilton as the best movie I've seen this year.
Hamilton was amazing. I mean, I have problems with Hamilton, and we will get into that whenever I can get Shay to sit down for a podcast about it.
Or a review or something.
Because if we did that podcast without Shay, she would murder us.
Oh, very much so, yeah.
Yeah.
But Hamilton aside, didn't really get much this year. that I have like had the chance to actually sit down and watch it. I haven't even seen Tenet yet, which I want to see, which was like the one huge film of the year.
I heard that Wonder Woman was disappointing, which is disappointing.
Yeah, I really do. I still want to see Wonder Woman. I haven't seen that last X-Men movie that came out, which I should at some point.
Sound familiar, brother? That's because you were measuring precisely the same atom from a neighboring world. We used the universe as a telegraph. Switching the field on or off became dots and dashes. Dreadfully slow. But now you and I could whisper through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's interesting. But yeah, no, we haven't seen a lot of movies, but a lot of movies haven't like really come out.
There's been some like smaller stuff and independent stuff. I did watch that Tom Holland's movie, Devil All the Time, which was bleak and sad and not really that fulfilling, and didn't really care for it, honestly. I thought it would be, going into it would be a movie that I would be like, oh, like it's, you know, it's saying a lot and it's really like moody and atmospheric, but it was just a lot of like meanderingness.
Yeah, that happens.
And yeah.
Yeah, not really any other movies that I can think of. Was there anything that came out like not in 2020 but that we watched in 2020?
Well, My Cousin Vinny you watched for the first time.
I did watch My Cousin
loved that
Vinny
movie
for the first time. I am a big fan of
We
that
did not
movie.
watch that on Rudy Giuliani's recommendation. We weirdly watched it the night before he started talking about it weirdly.
Did we?
Yeah, basically
was that
the night
literally
before.
the day before he
Started rambling about it in front of people at a press conference. Yeah. But yeah, no, we watched My Cousin Vinny, which is wonderful. I've had a big year of like replaying old classic games, like replaying Knights of the Old Republic right now, which is...
Oh yeah, that's been a lot of fun watching you play that. I haven't been playing it. I've been playing Planet Zoo, but he has been doing a full light side, and it's really funny watching you do basically just Paragon stuff in this. It's you see where they get the beginnings of stuff.
And it's also funny where you see, like, in Mass Effect, they subvert literal plot points from Knights of the Old Republic, like how you thought that girl was totally lying about being a kidnapped waitress slave because of the other lady who lies about being a kidnapped waitress slave in Mass Effect.
Yes, and then you were like, nope, she's just actually a kidnapped waitress slave. And I was like, oh, I thought she was going to be evil. And he goes, like in Mass Effect. And I was like, yeah, like in Mass Effect.
Yeah, because that's specifically, they do that in Mass Effect as like a gotcha if you played KOTOR. Which, like, playing through KOTOR now, it kind of feels the same way. I will have to check out Jade Empire, because that's the one that always kind of missed me. I remember playing it, but I just didn't connect with it at the time. Because I think I didn't like the martial arts combat.
Yeah, martial arts combat is not
Like, yeah, it's an actual, like, kind of fighting game with, like, combos and dodges and stuff like that. Which I don't feel like is BioWare's strong suit, because BioWare's never been good at combat.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I thought that some of the stuff in your game looked pretty good.
In Knights?
Yeah. Like the what are they? The hounds that you don't like every time you see them. Cause you're like,
the calf hounds. Yeah, the ones that look like lion dogs.
He's dead.
What do you think of the combat system, though, where it's basically like D&D, you just stack up and then there's invisible dice rolls on each attack?
That was pretty entertaining.
Based on your modifiers?
Well, that's kind of where a lot of roleplay video games come from, right? They had to use something, and why not use what works? It's just then later they were like, you know, actually...
Put our own spin on it, dumb it down, rebuild it back up, dumb it down again until it's, you know, different and...
Different, but like...
The same.
Still the same.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It's like in, I think Fallout 3... shooting is still based on dice rolls at point, or VATS is based on dice rolls. So, like, I remember there was a point in the game where it was like I was having clear headshots at people, but my bullet would go 20 feet to the right.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah, which is something they took out in New Vegas, and then of course they don't have it in Fallout 4, where you can just shoot people.
Fallout 4 is the only reason I was able to play Bioshock Infinite, so I can't super... I owned it before that, but it was the only reason I could play it, because I learned how to play... I learned how to snipe in Fallout 4. And then when I learned how to snipe in Fallout 4, I was like, well, maybe I can do some shooting. I'll just hang on to the sniper rifle the entire time I'm playing Bioshock Infinite. But that's not feasible, so I had to get good. But I started on easy mode and played through for the story, and then played it immediately after finishing it the first time, a second time, because I was like, what? And then I was blown away by all the foreshadowing that was throughout the whole thing. Oh, I have 2. Okay, once we go through these turnstiles, maybe we'll cut.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Thank you, Elizabeth. I have 2 voxophones to listen to.
From the same person.
No.
One's from Rosalind Lutece, one's from...
No.
Are they both from the Lutesses?
No.
Could become the Lutece tear, a window between worlds, a window through which you and I might finally be together.
Sally, does that look like you?
Oh no, it did in the picture. It looked like...
No, it doesn't.
Well, I guess. Yeah.
He looks way too rough and tumble to be.
Well, maybe
Robert
maybe Robert Lutece had a bachelor party.
He keeps all his treasures. Just need to hit the button under the register to open it. But
I have to hit the button under the register in the oyster. Oh, wrong way. Ow.
Keep your eyes open.
Thank you, Elizabeth. She's so helpful.
Salt's here. Need this?
Thank you.
Keep my eyes open for more.
Who's this other person? I hear music still. Who does the music toll for?
Come find me. Just pop off a few rounds to see if they come running. That's what I do in other video games. And it's like, come find me. Boom, boom. You just have the most absolute confidence in your abilities.
Come here.
I don't even need a couple of these bullets. Maybe. Look up top, maybe? Is it from, like, a scaffolding? No? Maybe the music's just stuck. It's done it before.
That is true. Well, then, I'm going to head to the Salty Oyster.
I'll over
And
there.
if anybody wants to... Ooh, where's the flat cannon? There he is.
Two can play at that game. Except I can fire faster than you. You know, these guns shoot a lot faster. Just a little tip for next time. You won't need it.
Good health.
That'll do.
Thank you. Where is it? Come here. Where are you? Where you be?
Test the coil?
Ah, he's that way. There he
Behind the
is.
thing.
Bam! You're dead now. That's what you get. You know why? 'Cause you're basic. You're basic. Oh, The Good Place. Was that this year or was that last year?
I'm pretty sure that ended in 2019 because they were nominated for all sorts of Emmys at the 2020 Emmys.
Some no. No, Mom. You're basic.
I can't remember. Maybe it did end this year. I'm not sure. Or not this year,
year's
2020.
been such a clusterfuck.
It's been so long.
Yeah, it's been such a long year. Who knows?
This year has been 10 years, so.
Do it.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a... Because he says there's a button under the register, so... Ah, there it is. That definitely wasn't there before when I came through here, but... Aha!
There is more infusions.
Risked our lives for a bit of titillation.
I think you're right. I think the achievement's just messed up because of all the DLC, which is weird because this is the copy that they're selling on Good Old Games, so...
It's... The achievement's just programmed wrong, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Now, I have Return to Sender. Return to Sender.
There is a sweet version
And
of
trauma.
this weapon in Titanfall 2. In Titanfall 2, your mech, BT, he has this thing called a bullet shield, which now that I think of it is also just ripped off from District 9, where it's this big shield that catches all the bullets and then, like, boom, returns them instantaneously to the people who fired them at you. And it's really great to, like, hold it up, see all the bullets, like, start collecting, and then just go, bam, and then everybody just dies at once. But yeah, I think I remember that in District 9, but also I remember that in Buffy, so.
Yeah. That's, like, probably something that people think is a really cool idea, so it's been used a couple times.
Yeah.
Or maybe they stole it from Buffy. I don't know.
It's like that thing I brought up the other day about how, like, sometimes there's movies that are really forgettable or terrible, but there's, like, one little thing in them that's done so well that you end up seeing it in bigger and better movies throughout the year. Like that car crash I brought up in, that Julianne Moore alien movie. There's some bad alien movie that I can't remember that starred Julianne Moore, but, like, there's a car crash in it that was so good that I remember my dad saying that that's the best car crash he's ever seen on television or in movies. And since then, you've seen that car crash a million times in movies because it's the perspective of the passenger looking out as she or he is talking to the driver, and then you just see the other car come rushing up and hit.
Yeah. Smack.
Yeah. That was the first movie I remember that in, but after that, tons of movies use it.
Mm-hmm. Or like the scene in the Final Destination, or in, not the Final Destination.
The first one,
But the Final Destination movies, the very first one, where the girl is standing on the side of the road and she's in the middle of telling everybody to stop fighting and pow! Gets smacked into by a bus.
Yeah. That's just a less cool version of Sam Jackson getting eaten by that shark, but still.
I mean, they stole it from Final Destination, probably, right? Which one came out first?
I think they came out the same year, honestly, which is probably just a coincidence.
Huh.
But that you're right. The bus thing is something that you see a million times now, and like you can still see it. Like when it first happened, it was shocking and terrifying, but now it's like only almost done for comedy beats all of the time, right?
Well, because it was so because the first one was so good, and then all the other ones that were trying to be that weren't that. So now it's just a parody thing that they do.
Yeah. Plus the scary movies. Well, that's a hard franchise to say. The Scary Movie franchise used it for comedy beats all the time. And it just became a point where it was like the only joke in those like epic movie, date movie kind of parodies.
Yeah, I have
It was like, here's famous person. Famous person is hit by a bus.
I saw one of those movies, and the one that I saw was, I think, Epic Movie, whichever one parodied Narnia. And that was all I needed to see. I don't need to see any of the other ones. I saw that one. I get it. That's it.
There is one movie in those parody movies that is actually a gem and a hidden diamond, and that is Not Another Teen Movie. Because Not Another Teen Movie was done, I think the first one to come out after the Scream franchise, and it has like Chris Evans in it, and it has a bunch of like people who would go on to like much greater success, and it's has genuinely a lot of really funny jokes, and there's actually a really funny cameo from what's her name from The Breakfast Club, and
I'm
not Ali Sheedy, but the other one.
I'm not going to be able to help you. I have no
famous
idea.
80s actress shows
Don't
up.
know.
Yeah, it's really funny. Not Another Teen Movie is one I would recommend, but all the rest of them are pure shit.
Oh, here's where we can cut. We can cut after this cutscene.
Yes.
All right, use the turnstile. This was the one they used in the marketing.
Yeah. This cutscene?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Can you open this?
It's a simple dual dial lock. My book said most fools keep the combination no more than 20 feet away.
Let's hope we find one of those fools.
Ooh, money.
This might be it.
Hmm.
Why are you so keen on lockpicking and code breaking?
If you put a person in a cage, they develop an interest in such things.
Let's hope so.
And I won't be locked up again.
Does that thing just detect when Elizabeth is around?
It must.
Does she have like a chip in her body somewhere?
I think it's her voice. Because it doesn't start firing until she talks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that would be actually a good setup then. Because it would be a good way to track her if she ever got out, like this situation here.
Mm-hmm. Make those statues mandatory in all the buildings. Bam.
And it's like everybody would just think that they're just a golden statue of their beloved prophet.
Mm-hmm. The thing's terrifying.
Elizabeth.
Cool.
Elizabeth, you
Promise me.
I will stop him.
That is an oath you cannot keep. Promise me that if it comes to it, you will not let him take me back.
It won't come to that. All right.
Hmm. She's upset. I'm upset now.
Oh, that's a good place to cut it, I guess.
Yeah, right there.
Perfect.
We got a big old loading screen.
Yeah, so Elizabeth went through a lot today, but I think she's coming out of it a stronger person.
And we got so many new vigors. So much new hand trauma. Hand trauma.
Han trauma is, I don't know, Star Wars Episode 7. Yeah. So thank you for watching another episode of Tamara Plays Bioshock Infinite. Excuse me. We had a lot of fun. If you like this content, be sure to keep watching and hit subscribe if you haven't. If you have, thank you very much. We appreciate and adore you. You are wonderful. Yeah, Tamara.
Yeah,
anything to say?
Thank you so much for, I'm being shot at. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed yourself. We had fun doing it, and we hope to see you next week.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.